What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sly Jordy, and welcome to WWE 2K16 8 years later. What a monumental game in the franchise this was. I genuinely feel as though this is one of the best WWE games ever, just in terms of the content offered. In my opinion, this has the best career mode we've had in the series outside of the SmackDown versus Raw modes, the best showcase in the entire series, other than, say, the 30 years of WrestleMania for 2K14. It depends how you feel about that, but in terms of like solo showcases that they've been doing for the past few years, Steve Austin's was 100% the best one. Universe mode is exactly how you'd expect it to be. Literally, it just hasn't changed much, if at all. Man, what a game. Was this the first one that had like proper community creations, or did 2K15 have that as well? I think 2K15 had it. I'm not sure. But man, I have about 805 hours in this game according to PlayStation, which is crazy. And first of all, we've got to acknowledge this amazing soundtrack. You guys can't hear it, unfortunately, or I doubt you can, because 2K, they use this little, I don't know what kind of technology it is, but when you record on PlayStation, you don't hear any of the music, you don't hear any of the wrestling themes. And for a WWE YouTuber, that was actually really, really helpful. But of course, I had to work my way around it for certain things when we did like Universe Career Mode, for example. But other than that, like, I really didn't mind them not having, the music, and we couldn't hear any of it, you know? I wish there was like a mode to kind of toggle it off and on, though, because there's some like non-copyright songs in this game that, I wouldn't mind. Like the ones they do for the show themes. Well, it did anyway. They don't do it nowadays, which is very unfortunate. But yeah, this is the jukebox. Oh my god. Look at this. This soundtrack is goated. Revolution. And it's really like rooted in the time as well. 2015. Apart from Rebel Yell, of course. Don't know about Youth Gone Wild. But I know It's Tricky was definitely from ages ago as well. But Transmission, featuring Logic and Ex-Ambassadors. Deep Six from Marilyn Manson. Heavy Dirty Soul from 21 Pilots. Till It's Gone from Yellow Wolf. A Little More from Machine Gun Kelly. What a song that was. This was when Machine Gun Kelly was like at his peak, in my opinion, like in terms of his rapping ability. He put out like amazing projects later on, like Bloom and Hotel Diablo, and I personally really liked Binge. But General Admission was definitely his best one, and definitely his peak in terms of actual popularity, like people actually liking the guy, and A Little More was one of the best songs out of that album. Hello World from Kid Ink. Kid Ink, I'm pretty sure Money in the Power was like the main theme for WrestleMania 31. Yes, this was the game for WrestleMania 31. It's almost been 10 years. What on earth? So this is 8 years old now, this game. Came out in 2015. Of course, nowadays the WWE games come out the year specified, so it's not confusing. But yeah, you'd think this came out in 2016. I mean, look at all these images, man. We got the Triple H images. Oh yeah, Triple H versus Sting was one of the events here. We got Corporate Kane, Big Show, Paige, of course, as you've seen, Fandango. Wow. I mean, I love these like little pictures for the modes. I think they stopped doing this after this game. This might have been the last one that they did it for. Dean Ambrose is in this game. Right, first of all, of course, we're going to hop into MyCareer showcase and Universe to show you guys. But first of all, we need to hop into the game to actually, feel the game. I haven't played 2K16 since 2021 or 2022. I don't know. It's been a while, but we did like 2 playthroughs of this game. Whatever. We'll get around to that when we need to. But we're going to start with just the normal match, just to see how the game feels. And immediately, oh my god, Superstar Steve Austin from ECW. Insane. I wonder why they never got a render for him. Like, they just used his in-game model. They did the same with Mikey Whipwreck. I don't know why. But stunning Steve Austin from WCW is there. That's cool. But we're going to be Dean Ambrose. Like, no doubt in my mind. We're definitely going to be Dean. So, yeah. Oh, we should face Triple H. Yes, actually. So, fun fact. I got back into WWE during the... like at the beginning of 2016. So this was, I think, the first event that I watched, because I stopped watching WWE like early 2010s when it was deep into the PG era. So I think at 2012, something like that, I stopped watching. But I got back into it in 2016 after Triple H won the Royal Rumble. I saw that YouTube highlights, whatever, and got back into it. And I remember watching, and I'm really sorry to WWE, I'm not really. I remember watching WWE's Roadblock illegally through a Twitch stream or whatever. And the main event was for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. It was Dean Ambrose versus Triple H. One of my core memories, honestly. Amazing. I might actually go back and see if the highlights of that are still on YouTube for sure. I don't think I have any created arenas in this game, but if I do, that'd be really... I do! Oh my god, I do! Wait, so this must have been like through WWE Creations or something? Or maybe I just made it myself. Maybe I didn't download it. I don't remember playing this game when the servers were still up. So it's probably a fake WWE roadblock, but it's so cool that it's there. Fastlane, that's cool that that's there. We're going to go... I know there's Roadblock there, but I don't know if that's the actual Roadblock, so I'm going to ignore that. I'm going to go with WrestleMania 31. Why not? We're going to go with WrestleMania 31. Oh, no, it wasn't 2016. Yeah, it was 2016, but I've gotten confused. So it wasn't 2K16. It wasn't WrestleMania 31. It would have been WrestleMania 32, like on the lead up to that. So I got mixed up. So it was Royal Rumble 2016. So technically we would be talking about 2K17, but of course 17 wasn't out until many months later. So yeah, 2K16 was still the game for sure. So have we got any like late 2015 events? Probably not. Obviously not. So we don't have like Royal Rumble 2016, for example. Okay, yeah, we're going to go with WrestleMania 31. And put the title on the line. I've got Sting as my WWE World Heavyweight Champion. This was the game where I had the most fun with in terms of Universe Mode. I used Universe Mode as sort of a YouTube series in 2K17 and then used it as a template for the Career Mode in 18. And then 19, I did that for a point to prove. I had beef with Ryan Plays Gaming at the time. We're fine now, obviously, as you guys would know. Bad News Barrett's in this game, man. That's crazy. Insane. Of course, the NXT Championship's there. Do we even have the NXT Tag Titles? I think we do. Probably do. But I know they're not in the career mode. Right, so we could do this for the WWE World Championship, but I'm not going to do that. We'll do Fast Momentum, and we'll have a look at these entrances just to see how much they've really changed. I have a second controller plugged in because I have my other account logged in, so I can actually move things over to that Share Factory thing, so then I can edit it and put it on YouTube. Because of course I've gone back onto my old PSN data to get on here. Oh, it's so weird to hear this music again. Dean Unstable Ambrose. Wow, here he is. He looks a bit odd in this game. The hair is just so tacked on. They never did his fringe properly, but here he is. Dean Ambrose. I do miss him, but he's doing better as John Moxley now. But man,
we're in for a treat tonight. Both of these superstars look geared up and ready to go. This is what it's all about.
So we got the old commentary.
Going head to head to decide which one is truly the best.
Yeah, so Ambrose's entrance was really basic. Wow. Oh, JBL's there, and Jerry Lawler, of course. Like, wow. Oh my god, it's playing the King of Kings and not the game. Wow. Oh, this is the old entrance. I remember the 2K17 updated Triple H entrance, which was really good.
From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds.
Wow. So I think this was his 2K15 entrance motion.
I think the WWE Universe senses something.
Right, skipping this. We're about to see the gameplay of 2K16 for the first time in a few years. Here we go. Oh, I've got the stamina bar, the reversal bars off. So reversals were like limited. I wonder if we could turn down the audio. I'm on difficulty legend. Wowza. I can't edit the audio mid-match, which I think is a bit down.
This is gonna be good. And he gets out of the way.
Oh, God. So, yeah, we're on Legend. I might be getting my ass kicked, and it might take a long time to actually win this match, unfortunately. This is the old submission minigame. It was okay if you knew what to do with it, but I'm glad they've changed it back to the button mashing now. Oh, Triple H with the big knee.
On Raw and pay-per-views, these two beat the holy heck out of one another, literally all over the world. I think we've got a moment here, and for Dean Ambrose, what can you tell us?
There we go. Get out of here.
About someone who has all the talent necessary to become one of the
JBL, man.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
Yeah, so 2K16 came right off the back of a really lackluster 2K15. The gameplay feels drastically different. Not as smooth as like the newer games, obviously, but it was good. But man, the next game, 2K17, that was big in terms of animation changes, and yeah, it's gonna be really cool to get back into that.
Oh wow!
Jesus, I wonder if we will get into any like chain wrestling. Do I actually have it off? Because I think you could turn it off. I don't know, but I've turned the reversal limit off clearly. We used to have a reversal limit, which was insane. I kind of wish we still had it, to be honest, because the newer games get a bit weird. Why are they talking about Triple H and Mankind, man? I think the commentary has gotten a lot better in recent games, which is something I've only just noticed now, honestly, just going back to these games. The commentary was just so random. You know, it was really cool to, like I never really called it bad at the time, but they've definitely really improved it now, for sure. But it's good to actually get right back into this game, having played the last few months of 2K23. You know, it's just so easy to get into this game. And I think it's just such a downgrade for newer games in terms of the control scheme, so it is good to be playing this again.
Really pushing his opponent to the limit here.
Oh, the old suplex reversal.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Know what Dean Ambrose is thinking. That's what makes him so dangerous.
Okay, can we drag him over to the ropes? Because I'm pretty sure Ambrose's signature is here. Yes, it is. Look at this. The rebound lariat, lunatic lariat, or whatever Michael Cole used to call it. Here we go. A good old charge finisher.
Are we going to see it?
Here we go. Dirty Deeds.
DDT. Why would you name something as vicious as a DDT a butterfly?
They don't even call it the Dirty Deeds in this game. I mean, clearly they do there, but they don't have any commentary for it, which is really odd. Oh, but now they're talking about it, but they don't announce it when he actually hits it.
You can hear everyone in the arena gasp at the same time.
So odd.
Annihilating.
So yeah, I bought 2K16 when, you know, around the time I mentioned gaining interest back in WWE. Back in 2016, when Triple H won the Royal Rumble, and there's a spine buster. Here he comes. He's going to go for the pedigree. Oh, what, too fast? Oh, God, that old animation is rough. There's two different animations in the game. Oh, the old pin mini game, crazy. But yeah, there's two pedigree motions in this game, and the other one is exponentially better. That one where he jumps, I don't know. It was really rough. It was nowhere near as good. as the other one, and he does have his other one in the game, the Pedigree 1, or is it the Pedigree 2? I don't know, but either way, that one that he hit on me was like, nah. Really bad animation. I wonder if that's still in the game, you know, like unused. I wonder if you can still use it.
So that's what it's like being so far off the mark.
Oh, there's the Russian leg sweep. Yeah, so things like the walking animation feel a bit janky, to be honest. Like, it's a bit delayed. I sense like some input lag.
We're looking at complete domination.
Oh, well, you have to like let the animation of the walk finish. 2K17 was a lot smoother with its walking and running animations, to be, well, mainly the walking animations, and it really helped. That's for sure. What other signature do I have? The Regal Stretch. I don't remember Ambrose ever doing that.
Superstar in WWE, no matter how big or figure for a leg lock.
All right.
Oh, man, Cole,
No, you're not getting me.
What diabolical things are going through that mind right now?
When you get in control like this,
Big kick to the gut.
Everything at your opponent. And that could be what we're seeing here. Oh, great move.
Jesus. Oh, this is it, the chain wrestling. Oh my god, here we are. Oh my. Yeah, and then you can keep wrenching on it if they get close to winning it. Like he's doing to me, the little bastard. Can you fuck off? Jesus, there we go. I missed that. I actually missed that.
Remember, momentum in WWE can turn
really
on a dime.
Put down my stamina there. But there's that. That was a lovely animation for the Russian leg sweep. I will not lie. Oh, I tried to do a wake-up taunt, but there was none of that. Yeah, so 2K17 was the one that added those. Like, 2K17 didn't add too much, but it had so many quality of life improvements in the gameplay. It was just so much more smooth. But there's the win. On Legend. I still got it. I still got it.
That match was incredible.
I don't know. Oh, the replays. I forgot they removed this. They don't have this in the newer games. I missed this. I mean, sometimes it just flat out didn't work. But why did they remove it, man?
I can't believe. Let's see what
really odd. But there you go. Does Ambrose have his own, like, win animation?
Ambrose wins here in impressive fashion.
At the risk of getting ahead of
I think he
myself,
does.
if
I don't know.
keeps winning
I'm
matches
not sure.
like that, we better reserve some room for him in the Hall of Fame.
And the crowd here tonight still in awe over that great match.
Wow. Oh, nice. Nice angle. Wow. So cool, man. It looks good. I won't lie. Like, I think the facial scans have definitely gotten better in most cases, but the hair hasn't really gotten that better. Like, it really isn't that much of a graphical change in the newer games, which is a bit rough, to be honest. But now we get to explore other things. So, first of all, we're going to hop into the showcase. So, I don't actually have this completed because 2K16 was a casualty for when my original PS4 started to absolutely dump its pants and ended up corrupting everything quite often. I had to rebuild the database so often. But yeah, this is the Austin 316 timeline. Look at that. So you got the bonus match as well. And it basically just went through Stone Cold's entire career of like the best matches. You know what Showcase is like. And you had special objectives as well. This was dope. This is something they need to bring back. Do they even have this in the newer showcases? Again, as I keep mentioning, I don't play the newer showcases. They don't really interest me. But I will play the one in 2K24, and I'll keep my eye out for stuff like this, to be honest. Got the mode options as well. Wow. And yeah, you got to have video replays, cinematic replays. So look at this. So dope, man. And these were really cool. Oh, Dr. Austin. I don't want to play any of these in fear of getting copyrighted, but the Survivor Series promo was amazing, man. One of my favorite promos ever was Austin's Survivor Series 96 promo. Michael Cole, what? This was an amazing segment. Man, And you unlocked more of these as you went on. But these were like the special bonus content ones that didn't necessarily have anything to do. But look at that. Look at how young Michael Cole looks there. People don't really acknowledge it, but Michael Cole's been around for a hot minute. You know? Longer than JR ever was, I'm pretty sure, right? I don't know. Michael Cole's been around for what, 20 years? More than 20, over 20 years. Like, put some respect on Michael Cole's name, man. Oh, look at these images. I thought it would have gone like full screen at least, but that is dope. That is very cool. I'm really hoping that, yeah. I'm really hoping that this match, this WrestleMania 13 submission match, will be in 2K24. That would be so dope as sort of a callback to this game. I would obviously prefer this match, but this one was amazing. This one really, really turned Stone Cold Steve Austin into like a babyface, you know? This one didn't do too much, if I remember rightly. Obviously, I don't remember because I wasn't here back then. But from what I remember of what I've learned of Stone Cold's career, this one did a lot for him, but this one was the one that turned him face. This was the match where they had like a double turn. So Bret Hart went into the event as the face, Austin went into it as the heel, and then after the event, it was flipped on its head, and Bret Hart was, you know, or was it after this one? I am so confused. I'm pretty sure it's this one, the WrestleMania 13 one. So hopefully that one will be in 2K24's 40 year of WrestleMania. We'll check out my career last, obviously. But universe mode, here we go. Do I even have a save file on this? Probably not. Play matches. Oh, I do. So I've actually like skipped through. So yeah, so obviously I didn't mention it, but this is the last game that had like proper renders, and then 2K17 up to 2K19, I think, had like the in-game renders, which I thought was really good. Man, they had some really good renders in this game. Like, they really thought about getting the best renders for them. You know, you start to see in like the newer games that they've got some pretty mid renders when you know for a fact that they've got better renders. But I mean, the Brock Lesnar one is really cool. The Triple H one makes them look so good. Like even, rest in peace, Luke Harper. But like even the mid card stars, like the Usos at the time, got amazing renders. Of course, there's Paige and Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella's render here is amazing. The way her lipstick matches her attire. They couldn't have chosen a better render. Except it doesn't make any sense because I'm pretty sure in-game she doesn't use that pink attire. She's using the red one. But the Paige one is dope. The Paige one is amazing. And then, of course, the Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins ones are really good. And John Cena's is good. Kevin Owens. This was Kevin Owens' breakout year, if I remember rightly. Man. If we go on WWE.com. Oh, they had news? I mean, obviously this was really tacked on. But this is cool. This is very, very cool. Zack Ryder was in this game. Summer Rae's there, but look. Where's Zack Ryder gone? Zack Ryder defeated Seth Rollins, earning a big upset victory. This is cool. They don't even have this in the newer universe mode. You know, it's very tacked on, like I said. It's very, very, very basic. But this is good. This is really, like, this helps. Current ranking as well. Can we go to that? Oh, yeah, here we go. So, yeah, current rankings. Just this kind of screen makes it look so much cooler, whereas it's a lot more basic in the newer ones. Like, presentation. I will go down to my grave saying this, because I've said it about FIFA for years, and I'll say it again about WWE. Presentation of your menus really, really helps make a game memorable or make a game cool to play, you know? This is good. 2K17's was even better, and we'll talk more about that when we go into that game. But this is dope. Look at this. You got like the full rankings. Wow, 50 people. Like even Undertaker and Brock Lesnar are here for this ranking. This is cool. Yeah, so all 50 superstars are there as well. The tag teams. The Divas title. Oh my god. So this was before they had the WWE Women's title. I think the year before. So 2K17 was the one that had it. NXT, before it ever had a singles title. The Ford Villains! They only had 3 oh my god! They only had 3 tag teams in NXT in the game. NXT didn't get a good representation in this game, I do remember. Even look at this. Crazy. Oh, you can edit the rankings. Like, you can move... Oh, that's dope. And you can make someone else the #1 contender. Luke John. Oh, that's my cousin. Oh my god. Yeah, NXT was really tacked on to this game. It was even more tacked on in 2K15, if you could even say it was tacked on. I think they had like 5 NXT superstars in that. Insane. And then, of course, you got SmackDown, which was the same. It had a different singles title, but this was when the brands were merged. So, that's so cool. And the presentation really goes a long way, man. Story options? Okay, that's different. Paul Heyman with the urn. Was that WrestleMania 30 or was that 29? The CM Punk one. You can edit Superstar. Adam Rose! Oh my god! Jesus! That's crazy. And then they got the calendar. Main event. I'm pretty sure Superstars was one of them as well. If we're going to show details now. How did this look? Okay, so this is pretty much how it is now, because obviously they removed like the show intros and stuff. We'll get into that in 2K17. But yeah, Superstars is there. Oh, this is show logos. So I'm pretty sure, did they have... Yes, they did. Look at this. The original WCW logo, the Alliance logo, Heat, Velocity will be somewhere around here, right? I guess not. I guess Velocity wasn't a logo in this game. I think you had to download it, but it was definitely something I always downloaded. WWE Rivalries. What was that? What even was that? ECW Hardcore TV? Wow. The old ECW logo, I don't think it's in the game, right? I didn't see it. But yeah, Sunday Night Heat, that's so cool. NWO, of course, the WWE Live Tours. The 2010 ECW logo's in the game. That's crazy. Total Divas is even a logo. This is cool, like, looking back at it. Oh, the transitions. Oh, what a throwback. Fastlane. NXT Arrival. So NXT was so tacked on that I'm pretty sure it was like, yeah, they just didn't care about NXT at all until 2K17's career mode. Wow. Elimination Chamber. Wasn't even a pay-per-view in the career in the universe mode, but they kept it anyway, which was dope. This is just so cool. And they all have their, like, unique sounds. WrestleMania 31 actually had a different one in 2K17, I do remember. Night of Champions. I loved this pay-per-view. I thought it's way better than Clash of Champions, because Clash of Champions, they don't even have the champions face each other. That's Survivor Series' gimmick. But I loved Night of Champions. Its old theme song and everything. Genuinely one of my favourite pay-per-view ideas ever. I genuinely bring that back. So cool. So yeah, that was a nice throwback at Universe mode. So let's get into the meat and potatoes. Let's see what you guys are really back for, and that is the MyCareer mode. This is it. So I had 2 here. Yeah. So I had the Geordie Pole from V2, which was our second playthrough of 2K16, and we did 80 odd episodes, something like that. And then this one was through the 2K18 Universe Career mode that I did, and I wanted to switch things up, and so we did some storyline that allowed me to have an excuse to go back to 2K16. So we're not going to go into this one, but that's where the Mastodon like name originates from. For those of y'all who download my Superstar and then it's called like the Mastodon. Well, obviously not now. In 2K23 we had it as the Lock, but in prior games, so 2K20 when TJ uploaded that, and my uploads of 2K19, the reason it was called the Mastodon was because of this. But yeah, let's go. Let's load into Geordie Pole from MV2. R.I.P. Bray Wyatt, by the way. I loved these loading screens, man. Bring these back. You know? Yeah, bring them back. But look at this. So this was the hub menu, the home menu for MyCareer. So let's do it. Let's go into the rankings first. Wow. So this you could only go after one title. 2K17 allowed it, so you could go after two. Well, you couldn't go after two. You could go after another one while holding one, but you would leave those rankings. So if you lost that title, you won't be able to get a rematch. It was the only real issue I had. Heath Slater and Zack Ryder were a tag team in this game. What? Were they like a random team? Something's telling me there was a reason for that. I understand Mizdow and Axel, because they were like the Meta Powers. What a cool gimmick, by the way. Like, a callback to the Mega Powers. The Ascension. Do you guys remember that? The Lucha Dragons. Of course, the Vaudevillains. So they brought the NXT tag teams through into the main roster. But Heath Slater and Zack Ryder? They weren't ever a tag team, were they? Were they one of, like, the random teams? Or were they, like, a team made in the game? Like, through MyCareer? I don't know. The Intercontinental title was exponentially easier to go after in this game than it was in 2K17. The US title and then the NXT title. So these were the rankings here, only up to 10. So, yeah, it was really tacked on, and NXT would get very boring very quickly, which is why they only really use it as a tutorial. And then after that, no point going back whatsoever. Like, once you win the NXT title, and you have to win the NXT title to access these, then, you know. But in this career mode, I actually ended up beating Baron Corbin for the title. So that means he must have beaten either Finn Balor or Kevin Owens at one point. That's insane. And I must have been in like a rivalry with Kevin Owens or Finn Balor to stop them from winning the title. What a weird thing. I might have the only career save ever on YouTube that had anybody other than Kevin Owens or Finn Balor holding that NXT title. How weird is that? That's insane. John Cena, this was so unfair. He was never losing that US title. Has anybody ever seen a career save where anybody's won the US title other than Cena? It wasn't fair to have him there, but he was the US champion at the time, so a bit unfortunate. But he wasn't in these rankings whatsoever. Although some people could go in two at once. John Cena's not in this one. Sheamus is, but he's the Intercontinental Champion. Who was the Intercontinental Champion when you first went into the game? I think it was Ryback. I'm pretty sure it was Ryback. So Sheamus was just in two rankings at once somehow. And of course, I am the WWE World Champion. You had the Authority thing. So in this game, you had like different storylines that you could go through. And I think two of them was Triple H coming out and putting his hand out. So you could join the Authority or reject them. I usually always rejected them the first time and then joined them the second time. Really weird. Oh, you had the Hall of Fame. So this was how you got into like retiring. And once you retired, it would lock your save. Pretty much. So dope. Allies and Rivals was dope. So you would start a rivalry by running in on somebody. So they changed that in... Yeah, so you would run in on somebody and then you choose who. Very, very cool. Very basic. But you would have these like interlude promos with a very ugly render of Renee Young. I don't know what happened there, but we'll see that in future because I'm now going to make an announcement. We are going to be replaying 2K16's MyCareer because there is one more storyline in this game that I never went for, and it requires you to immediately go after the WWE World title after leaving NXT. So, yeah, basically... I never did that on this channel. Never, ever. I always went for a mid-card title right away after winning the NXT title. I think it was usually the United States, and then I would, like, go to the tag... after the US title, I'd go to the WWE World Heavyweight, then the tag team, then the Intercontinental, and then probably back towards that. That's usually how I went for it. But, yeah, you could get a lot of time out of this particular career mode, and this was, of course... the career mode that was most popular. Like, the numbers that this got on YouTube through people like Denkops was insane. I wish I was on YouTube a year early to, you know, latch onto that. Who knows what would have happened. But this was how you, like, did your attributes. You had your abilities, your skills. You got to choose your manager, which was really cool. I always had Lana. So you had to, I think you had to be like a baby face to have any of these managers, unfortunately, which is a shame because I always would have wanted Paige. I think, anyway, let me remove. And then, yeah, look, so you had to have like a heel manager if you were a heel. And it was really hard to not be a heel in this game. Like, once you were a heel, you were pretty... Oh, no. In this game, your face and heel would be judged by how you would react in promos and stuff. Whereas in 2K17, it was really hard to not be a heel. Because once you turned heel, there was no going back in 2K17. It was one of them broken things. Once you turned heel, that was it. You were done. So be a babyface as long as possible. Because you were not going to be able to turn face anytime soon. You know? I don't know why, but that's just how it was, really. And then, of course, you had the little meters at the bottom. The prideful, respectful, perseverance, stuff like that. Those would all be influenced by, you know, the promos, the interlude promos. And of course I played this on Legend as well. You had the My Player kickstart. My Player? They called it My Player then? That's strange. I thought My Player was like a 2K19 thing, but no, apparently it was a 16 thing as well. Strange. But that's 2K16, essentially. What a game that was. What a game this was. So, very, very soon I'm going to return to the channel with a special episode of My Career. It's probably going to be only a one-episode thing, and if that one episode does well, I'll do a second one. And we'll come back to 2K17 as well, and we'll revisit 19 as well. I don't think I'll go back to 18. I have swore that I would never go back to that game, so... unless anybody specifically asks for it in the comments, I'm not doing it. But guys, that was WWE 2K16. If you guys liked it, be sure to hit that like button as hard as you possibly can. Comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Until next time, peace.